Today, we're tackling something that will feel totally overwhelming. That's decluttering your house when you're planning to sell and move. I know. Just hearing those words together probably made your anxiety spike. I get it. I've spent the past 15 years helping my clients sell their homes, and I've seen it all from slight clutter to total overwhelming chaos. And you know what? Every single time they got through it. I promise by the end of this video, you're going to have a clear, doable plan that'll make you, it won't make you break down in tears. And even if half of this information resonates with you, you're going to be in good shape with some resemblance of sanity. Okay, let's get real for a second. The average home has 300,000 items. That's an insane number. And it's no wonder why 54% of Americans feel overwhelmed with all this clutter. So, why do we care about clutter when we're selling a home? Well, a clean and airy home critically impacts how well it sells. In fact, it sells 73% faster than a cluttered home. So, it's important. It's very important. And that's why I'm here, right now to talk to you about it. And good for you for wanting to optimize the sale of your home. I love it, and I'm happy to help. Stick around because later in this video, I'm going to share my absolute favorite decluttering hack that I created. My clients love it. People haven't heard of it before. It's really unique. It turns the overwhelming decluttering process into something less painful and, yes, even fun. And it saved my sellers countless hours of mental stress. But first, let's talk strategy. There are a ton of decluttering methods out there. KonMari, 4-box method, Swedish death cleaning. Yes, the Swedish death cleaning, it's a thing. Most of these methods have merit for decluttering an organization. But when you're selling and moving, we need something more focused. The focus is to move with less and make your home show ready for buyers, right? Over the years, I blended different processes together to help my clients declutter efficiently when they had to move and sell quickly. I'm going to share that with you today. Here we go. Step one. Let's first start with a garbage roundup. Ooh, a garbage roundup. Doesn't that sound intriguing? Well, just grab a garbage bag and go through your house. Search only for actual trash. This isn't about making hard decisions yet. Just grab obvious trash, broken or unusable items, old or expired stuff, empty or near empty containers. And oh boy, all those ancient magazines and paper clutter, that can go into recycling as well. This process is easy and builds momentum and confidence. You're getting into it. You're achieving things. You're seeing differences going on in the house. So once you've grabbed all that trash, it's on to step two. Now here's where we get strategic. You need a moving box, a clear plastic bag, a donate box, and a regular trash bag. So why do we need a clear plastic bag? These bags save you from mini heart attacks. Use clear plastic bags to pack clothing, towels, linens, other soft items that you're keeping. Trust me on this one. There's nothing worse than having a trash bag filled with your favorite sweaters, bath towels, or sheets that get accidentally donated or thrown away. The clear bags let you see exactly what's inside and prevent any accidental tossing of the good stuff, right? These clear bags, they're easy to find at price clubs or online. I think I get mine at BJ's. Let's talk about timing for a second. When you decide to keep something, you've got two options. Pack it now or leave it until you move. Here's my pro tip. Pack it now and leave out only things that are necessary while you continue to live in the house. Think about it. Every time you pack early is one less thing you need to deal with later, one less thing to clean around the house, one less thing that's cluttering your space when buyers come through. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what about all these boxes and bags that I'll be filling? Won't they look off-putting to buyers? And the answer is not at all. Buyers absolutely understand you're moving. Items and boxes neatly stored in your garage, basement, or attic show buyers you are tidy and you're serious to move, right? I know space can be tight for many folks. If you're running out of room for boxes and large items, consider renting a storage unit temporarily or using a pods container service. It's a total luxury, but worth it if you can swing it. They'll drop it off, you fill it, they haul it away until you need it again. Okay, back to sorting. Instead of trying to tackle entire rooms, we're going to work in power hours to sort items in boxes and bags. Set a timer for 60 minutes. When you set a timer, it actually works to mentally keep you on task. Now, pick one category, not the entire room. A category gets you hyper focused on specific things, and you'll see if there's an abundance or in duplicates of items to scale down. Examples of categories could be kitchen gadgets, towels, cleaning items, tools. Once you have an item in your hand, make quick decisions by asking 3 questions. Okay, before I get talking about the 3 questions, I created a decluttering guideline and checklist that addresses everything I'm talking about today. I give it to my clients, but you can click on the link below to download it for free. It'll be like having a roadmap in your back pocket. Happy to help. Okay, so the 3 question rule is look at each item and ask, have I used this item last year? Will I use it in my new home? Is it worth packing, moving, and unpacking? Now make the decision before you let go of it. It's called the one-touch rule. Here's how most of us declutter. We pick up something, think about it, maybe put it back down, pick it up again, move it to another pile, and waste our mental energy going round and round. It's no wonder why we get so overwhelmed. The one-touch rule is exactly what it sounds like. When you touch an item, make a decision right then and there. There's no maybes, no laters, no I'll think about it piles, none of that. You decide either to keep it, it goes straight to clear bags or boxes, or it remains in the room until the final move, or you donate it and it goes directly to the donate box, or you trash it and it goes right into the garbage. This smells funky and I think I'm going to donate it. So when you're using the one-touch rule, let dust also be your decision-making buddy. If you pick up something and you have to wipe dust off of it, ask yourself, do I really want to clean this, pack it, move it, unpack it, and probably watch it collect dust in a new house too? Usually that answer is pretty clear. Now, I know I'm sounding crass and worried about this whole sorting process, like, "Ugh, I gotta move, this kind of thing. But let's have a heart-to-heart about heirlooms for a minute. These items carry memories, stories, and sometimes a hefty dose of guilt, right? So here's what I tell my clients, and I remind myself too. Keeping everything doesn't honor your memories any more than keeping a few carefully chosen pieces. In fact, letting special items get lost in a sea of stuff might actually be doing those memories a disservice. I lost someone in my life and I kept one item. It was a t-shirt that said something that was goofy and it always made me laugh. Now that one item brings me more joy than a room full of items that stressed me out, filled with clutter. So when you touch an heirloom, ask yourself, do I love this item or do I just feel obligated to keep it? Would displaying or using this item bring me joy? Am I keeping this item out of guilt or genuine desire? And maybe could someone else in the family or friends treasure this more? Remember, you can keep the memory without keeping the item. Take a photo and write down the story behind it, or find a new way to honor that person or moment that doesn't involve storing something you truly don't want. And here's a liberating thought. Grandma wanted her things to be used and loved, not to be a burden. Sometimes the most respectful thing we can do is let these items find homes where they'll be appreciated and used. But I understand saying goodbye to heirlooms can be difficult. And I'll link a few resources below if you need to process more information about handling heirlooms from loved ones. Okay, let's talk about furniture. Now, this can be a challenging topic. It's normal to want to sell some furniture that won't make the cut to your new home. But honestly, people aren't going to pay that much for your furniture. It really doesn't matter that you may have spent a fortune back in the day. Think of it this way. You hopefully enjoyed and got use out of the item for years, but it never was an investment. It's tough to digest, I understand, but this has been my experience over the years with sellers. Trying to sell furniture through Facebook Marketplace to get top dollar will become a part-time job that yields disappointing results. If you have very high-end furnishings, rugs, and antiques that are valuable, then you'll definitely need to, talk to an estate sales specialist or take the time to sell it on your own. I get it. But most folks have items that people may be willing to spend $50 to $100 to drag it out of your house. The other frustration is managing all these buyer inquiries and scheduled pickups day and night. And the most frustrating aspect of this whole thing is fielding messages that come in through the middle of the night from people who are just bored. I've sold items on Facebook Marketplace. My clients do it. It's awful. If you don't have the time or the mental bandwidth to sell each item you don't want to move, think about giving it away. Goodwill has been shying away from large furniture donations, but another option is to use a service that picks up your donation for charity. And you can use the donation as a tax write off as well. It's a win win. There's usually a small fee involved to picking up your stuff, but it sure is convenient and it is a time saver. I'm going to provide a few names in the description for you in the Richmond metro area. I feel this is an optimal way to say goodbye to your larger pieces. And that leads me to my favorite decluttering hack I promised to you earlier. When we move, we do all sorts of mental gymnastics when we're sorting through stuff. We think like, oh, maybe Sally would like this lamp, or should I text Julia about these books, or maybe I'll meet up with Chris on Tuesday to show him these doodads. Okay, stop. Please stop right now. This kind of thinking is eating up your precious sanity and creating way more work. You don't need that. You'll burn through so much time finding new homes for your stuff. Instead, here's my biggest recommendation. Create a friends and family shop. Set up shelves and tables in one area, like the basement, garage, any available space. And anything that you're not keeping, move to that area. Don't waste time matching items to specific people. Just keep adding to those tables and shelves as you declutter. Then comes the easy part. Host a moving party. Pick a Sunday afternoon for a few hours. Invite friends and family over to shop during those hours and let them shop your items for free. And whatever is left goes straight to donation. Here's a true story. The last time I did this, people arrived exactly on time to get dibs on the good stuff. It was wonderful. Oh my gosh. Now, this party doesn't need to be fancy. Just order some pizza, clear out your freezer, and bake off some things that you had in there. Now, here's why this approach works. There's no awkward, hey, Chris, do you want these doodads? None of those conversations. And no one feels pressure to accept items. People get things they actually want. You're not delivering things everywhere or scheduling meetups. And the remaining items have one destination, and that's to donate. Honestly, this is the most stress-free way to handle this part of moving. It's easier to let go of items because you feel good that they're actually might be going to happy homes to people that you care about. And when you have an item in your hand, it gives you more peace to let it go. It's like freedom. You'll save so much time, and bonus, you get to have one last gathering in your house. It's literally a win-win-win situation. Just a quick reminder, if you haven't grabbed the decluttering guideline and checklist yet, now's a perfect time. It's complimentary and includes all these topics we're talking about here. Just click that link below. Okay, you've done the work, you had a moving party, and hopefully you have a lot less stuff to bring to the donation center. If you've accumulated lots of garbage bags and random large items to trash, don't panic. Let me introduce you to your new best friend, the Bagster by Waste Management. Think of it as a massive, heavy-duty canvas bag. It's 8 feet by 4 feet by a few feet high. You can grab one at the Home Depot or order it from Amazon. You just fill it up, schedule a pickup, and poof, it's gone. It's super convenient if you don't have the time to do garbage runs. Okay, some of you might be thinking, all of this makes sense, everything that I'm talking about, but I still feel overwhelmed doing it alone. I understand. Sometimes you need boots on the ground to help you through this process. Here's some good news. There is an amazing network of professional organizers and decluttering specialists right here in the Richmond metro area. These folks are absolutely passionate about what they do, and they truly understand both the practical and emotional sides of this process. So if you're feeling stuck and overwhelmed, reach out to me. I'll recommend someone who can help guide you through this journey. These professionals have been lifesavers for many of our clients. I'm happy to make that connection for you. Remember, this isn't about being perfect. It's about making progress. Start with the easy stuff, build momentum, keep it going, and let that moving party be the light at the end of your decluttering tunnel. If you're finding this video helpful, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button and share it with people who may benefit from this information. It really does help others find this content when they're feeling overwhelmed about moving. Now, I service the Richmond metro area, but if you're watching from somewhere else and feeling stuck with analysis paralysis, don't worry, I've got you covered too. I work with exemplary realtors realtors across the country who are diligent, communicate, and they get things done. They can also be a huge resource for you. I can connect you with a few of them in your area, and there's a link below if you'd like to inquire about it. And please drop a comment below with your decluttering war stories, or let me know if you tried the moving party concept. I read every comment, and I love hearing from you all. We all learn from each other, right? Okay, the next step to selling your palace is staging your home to shine online. I'm going to share my staging insights in this next video. I'm Michael Hitz, listing specialist with Joyner Fine Properties in Richmond, Virginia. Knowledge equals confidence, and I want that for you.